Hey, you guys, welcome to week 2 of Nano. It's been an adventure so far. I don't think I'm alone if I say that. I think we've all had quite an adventure for Nano. It's funny because I tell people every single year, like, no matter how you think NaNoWriMo goes, it's going to be crazy. And there's no way to prepare for this. So let me know how you guys are doing on your Nano project so far. Have you kept up with logging your words every day? Because that is, I have to say, I think the hardest part. I think it's actually more difficult to remember logging my words than to actually just do the words. Is it just me? I don't know. I've got iced coffee tonight. That's where I'm at for the day. It's been a long day. Book Nerd University. Gotta love it. Oh, man. All right. Hey, you guys. I always feel like I'm from the Goonies when I say that. Hey, you guys. So, yeah, we've got a bunch of writing to do tonight. We've got projects that we're all working on. There is big stuff going on over on the NaNoWriMo website. I don't want to negate the fact that there's a lot of stuff going on over there. And I know that a lot of people utilize the NaNoWriMo forums for a lot of things. So don't freak out that the forums have been taken down for the moment. Apparently there's a lot of stuff going over there. So Nano headquarters is working on it, and they're going to try to get all of the forums back up for you guys. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going. Jen, you've kept up with logging? You go. I've been doing Twitch with 100 hours of writing over the weekend. Goodness gracious. That's a lot of writing. Okay, so I'm going to admit something. I'm just going to come clean. I forgot one day. I didn't even make it 2 days, man. Or 2 weeks. Man, that's how crazy Nano is. I can't even remember days or weeks. Seriously. Yeah, I've already missed out on that badge. I tried so hard, man. Not me personally, but they did an event called 100 Hours of Writing. Oh my goodness. See, okay, so like even when people get together and do these events like 100 Hours of Writing, that's still insane to me, because that means that enough people came together and then like tag teamed off into a rotation to make that happen. That's a lot of organization that I don't think everybody realizes. It's the funniest thing. Like, so this year we started as an ML. I started getting emails from Nano, and they're finally, like before Nano hits, trying to let us know, hey, this is stuff you should probably be doing. And I think it's hilarious when they tell us in like October, hey, you should start planning stuff for Nano. And I'm like, dude, I started planning things for this Nano last Nano. I plan like a year in advance. So, it is what it is. Are you guys on target with your word counts though? Let me know how you guys are doing on word counts, because I think we all get caught up like in our heads with the numbers, right? And I don't know. I'm doing okay with the numbers. I have to say, I'm very proud of myself. High five for doing well with the numbers this year, because some years are more difficult than others. And even though everything's going crazy, like it always does, I'm still getting all the words done. I'm still meeting my word count goals. So yay me. But I want to know how you guys are doing, because it can get crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. So let's see. Also, I didn't even open up my timer. Oh my goodness. All right, there's my timer. All right. Goodness gracious. It's been insane, y'all. Okay, they literally were like checking the fire marshal came through my apartment complex today, and they were running the alarms nonstop. It's been a day. Okay. All right, let's see. Greenworld, I need 20K tonight. Okay, not on one night. That's the goal you want to reach. Okay. You're at 18,888. What are the chances of that? That's a beautiful number. I like that number. Asteria 26096. These numbers are fun. I like these numbers, you guys. Jen, I'm over target, but I've been obsessed with all the stuff to do online. That's not difficult. it's not difficult to become obsessed with all the stuff that is available online, because there are so many amazing creators out there who have tons of different resources that you can utilize when it comes to nano. And like every single year, I share a bunch of stuff on my Patreon for free so that everybody can go on there and get it, because I love collecting writing resources, which is probably a little bit of an obsession. Does anybody else have a Pinterest board where you just put like all of the writing, resource stuff, like the how-tos, and then you just have like a whole board of just prompts and plot bunnies? And yeah, it can get a little bit of a deep rabbit hole, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not an obsession. It's a healthy habit. Not so much, but it's fine. We're going to be okay. All right, so you guys are doing well on your numbers. I'm so glad. I'm so proud of you guys. Y'all should be proud of yourselves. Don't worry if I'm proud of you. You should be proud of your darn selves. Oh my goodness. I know who that is. A girl, some land, and a dream. Somehow I ended with 29K last night. You go, girl. Jen. So I've been really tapping into Discord, Twitch, and in-person write-ins. Yesterday night in Los Angeles, we did a write in IKEA. I love that so much. That is the best. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm near Houston. Let's just put it that way. I'm near Houston. So we have an IKEA down here. We should totally do a write-in at IKEA. That's genius. Oh, who came up with that? Oh my goodness. Jen, I'll add it to my list for a healthy habit. I know, right? Like, I'm telling you, these are just kinds of habits that we have. If you want to check out some of the resources I have over on my Patreon, let me pull that up for you guys real quick. Oh, it's literally just patreon.com/funky-like-feathers. It's literally patreon.com with my name at the end. And feel free to scroll through, because I post stuff every single year. And I'll try to post more for you guys, because I got tons, absolutely tons. And I use them with clients all the time too, which is really, really helpful, because I have writing clients who just need writing coaching. You never know where they are in the process or in the adventure of writing. And I'm sorry, but I don't care how long I've been writing resources are always helpful, and I use them all the time. Oh, Bobby, only at 5K19, my characters are being silent. You need to have a little chit chat. Get them some social lubricant or something, because they need to start talking. You've got to get stuff out of them, y'all. This is my dog, Hank. He had to go for a run, and that's the husband. Hello. So, all right, let's see if we can get our words on the page, y'all. We're going to get some words on the page. 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes is a pretty good amount of time, right? Everybody seems to enjoy 15 minutes. I don't know. It's the longest I can sit in timeout. Okay, my hair is flopping. So we're just going to cram that in there. Hold on. Okay. All right. Yes, I have a purple pen. All I have mostly is purple pens. All right. Let's see, Jen. Someone last night said, write a journal entry as if your character was writing it. Maybe that might help, Bobby. That's a great idea. And I think that's actually, again, like to get inside of their head. I practice at coffee shops. If you ever see me at a coffee shop and I'm looking at you, it's not really you I'm looking at. I'm making you into a character. And that's kind of how I practice all the time. I make up backstories for people when they walk in. So yeah, don't think I'm just staring at you to be awkward. I'm actually just practicing. It's fine. I don't have a coaster. Okay, we'll use this as a coaster. Oh, my mother would be so mad. Okay. There we go. I needed a coaster, y'all. This thing sweats. All right. So it's 15 minutes on the clock. Okay. I'm telling y'all, my head's all over the place. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. I've got it over there. It's over there. Then let's see. All right, I'm going to put up the banner. So pull up your documents, right? Pull it up. I don't know what you're using. If you're using Microsoft Word, Scrivener, Google Docs, all that jazz. I don't know. I'm not actually stalking you. There's another one called Pages. Is anybody using Pages? I don't know. And the thing that freaks me out about Pages is that everything that's on the top at Word, it's on the side when you go to Pages. So I'm like totally lost. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really old school. It's fine. It's fine. My wrinkle cream is working overtime. It's okay. Still love it. All right. 15 minutes on clock. We're going to pull up the banner. 15 minutes. Look at that. Oh, 15 minutes. All right. Ready, set. Do you guys need, wait. Oh, hold on. Do you guys want a prompt? Do you want a prompt? Should I pull up a prompt? Do you guys need prompts? Oh my goodness. Prompt. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I like this one. Okay. The prompt is write about a funeral from the dead person's point of view. That's the prompt. Currently using Google Docs. I keep hearing Scrivener, but I'm a slow adopter. I don't blame you. Like I said, you can try the 30-day free trial now, and then when you win Nano, you get a percentage off. So you can try that. Dabble, that's the one I keep forgetting about. Dabble Writer has a timer built in it now. That is beautiful. I like that. I like the more you can put it all into one place. All right, 15 minutes. I'm telling you, we're going to get there. 15 minutes on the clock. Ready, set, go. 4 minutes. Ten seconds. All right, time's up. Okay, how'd you guys do? How was that? It was 15 minutes. We've got some new people. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Paige. Hello, Dreaming Truth author. I don't want to mess up your name. That is a very cool spelling. Okay, hold on. Felicia. Is it pronounced Felicia? That's a pretty fun spelling. Well, that's cool. All right, Jen, 376. Score. Love it, love it. All right, don't forget to log your words, people. Don't forget to log your words. Are you guys logging every single session? Like after every single round? Or are you waiting until the end of a session to count up the words? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Is everybody getting their numbers? Math. Who thought math would be included in writing? Not the best part about writing, is it? It was just like, oh, I'm just gonna write a little something, and then all of a sudden you start writing for Nano, and they're like, numbers? How about every single day's numbers versus your absolute total? Do you know the difference and where you're supposed to be? And I think I made actually a YouTube video, and I think I said 1,663 words instead of 1,667 words because Nano brain. I think that's just going to be the new phrase. I think it's just Nano brain. I think that's what we're going with. Let's see, Jen, after every round when I'm procrastinating, because you're just like, you need something else to do. You're like, oh, it's fine. I'm just going to log my words. You know what, though? If you do it every single round, you don't forget at the end. Let's see, Bobby 218. Sweet. Green ruled 514. I love this. Oh, you guys, getting words on the page. It's just so wholesome. All right. I'm going to log mine because I forgot that one day. And that was bad. So now I don't get the badge. Every single year. Every year. I swear. I tried. I swear I tried. I think it was like Saturday or Sunday. It was a weekend. Okay. It was a weekend. And I try to kind of get stuff done during the week so I could take a little bit of time on the weekend. And then I forgot to log my words. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I like NaNoWriMo. Okay, so you guys should also know this. I have a NaNoWriMo song. I'm not even kidding. And it plays through my head all the time. Like all the time. Okay, especially during Nano. It plays through my head all the time. And it gets stuck in my head as we're doing that. You guys want to hear it? I know. All right, so here's the song. It's really simple. And I actually put it on camera a few years ago on my YouTube channel. But here we go. Are you ready? It's Nano, it's Rimo, it's NaNoWriMo. Okay, like it just, yep. It's Nano, it's Rimo, it's NaNoWriMo. I'm not even kidding. It's just all the time. Oh, Girls from Lana Dream every year. The Scrivener not linked to, it does not link to Nano, no ma'am. Which is actually kind of a good thing because I mean, like I can work on a lot of different projects in Scrivener and I don't want it to link to my Nano. I don't. I like it separate. Yeah, I like it separate. I don't want them all in. Did you know? Fun fact, I had some friends and some students who were writing with the Young Writers Program on the NaNoWriMo Young Writers Program website, and they typed directly into the browser, and then it would lose their words. Yeah. So this is why we say back up all of your information. Always back up your information. Please save in more than one place because, dear goodness, those poor children, those poor children, they learned so early that life lesson of to always back up your work, like just all the time. Iced coffee. Yes, iced coffee. You know why? I'm in the South. It's not that cold here, people. It's not that cold. Now, I had hot coffee last week, and I had one of my awesome mugs. This is actually from like a local brewery called Southern Star. It's in Texas, y'all. So that's what my iced coffee is in. You want coffee? I can't help you. Sorry, I can't. I wish I could, though. I wish I could. So Dabble connects to Nano. You can pick which project to link. Okay, that's good to know. You're going to make me say it. You're going to make me say it. Maybe I'll dabble with Dabble. That's wrong. That sounds naughty. Okay. Look, that's not a good thing. Came in late but got 422. Hannah, you go, kid. Seriously. Oh my goodness. Well done. Face tears. I'm sorry. Just, it is. This is where we're at, people. Okay. Tomorrow is officially 2 weeks into Nano 2023. And this is where we're at. Okay. Seriously. It's been 13 days. We've made it to I'm at the end of day 13. Okay. I don't know if y'all what time frame we're in at where, because like last week we had somebody from Scotland in here and it was like 2 a.m. Goodness gracious, it is 7:30 in the evening where I'm at. So it's not that bad. Not that bad. Dystopian Utopia. That is, wow, you guys come up with the coolest names. I feel like such a slacker. Okay, so just for the fun of it, my name actually does have part of my real name in it. In case you're wondering, Funky Like Feathers really does have part of my real name in it. So I feel you. Dystopia Utopia Autumn. I love that. That is so much fun. 20K 417 out of 50,000. You go, girl. Yes, I love it. Green rule to 8:30 p.m. here. All right, so you're on what, the East Coast? East Coast, because you're an hour ahead. And then all the time zones. Y'all, I had clients. I have a client who was in Italy, and then we were dealing with a publisher in the UK, and I organized a Zoom call over 3 countries. Go me. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. So yeah, time zones always make me laugh. They're extremely confusing and so much fun. But, okay, so this brings up a topic. If you're writing up a book and time is important to books, okay, I'm sorry, but it is. It's very, very important. So at least have like a loose idea of how much time is passing in your entire project versus between like the different scenes or chapters, because oh my goodness, I think there's actually a website called like Campfire, something like that, that allows you to create the timelines in case sticky notes don't work for you. The technology does exist to help you kind of like chart out the timeline, because it can get really confusing. And I'm that kind of person who kind of needs to know how much time has passed. I put, y'all, when I annotate books, okay, like I put like a little clock on the margin that tells me, hey, there's a time reference here that lets me know how much time has passed, just generally speaking, right? Like just give me something. So don't forget to mention time where your story and plot is concerned, because it's really, really important. I cannot push that enough. Pay attention to the time frame. All right. Dystopia, Utopia, Autumn. You need to be at 21,667. Okay. Hey, that's not that far off. My words, woman. That is not that far. Oh my goodness, you're so close. You're so close. Jen, I didn't even think of that. That's a problem for editing, Jen. Ma'am. You can put things like that in parentheses. This is where it's really fun to like easily put a little note for yourself on the side in parentheses, or put something in a different color and just say, hey, need a timestamp here, like where are we on the timeline or something. Anything. Don't just leave it for editing, Jen, because here's the issue if you leave it all for editing version of you, right? If I left everything for editing Funky, which is kind of redundant because I really am a book editor, just go with it. If I left everything for editing Funky, then editing Funky would get way too frustrated with writing Funky, and then I would never finish projects. They would just sit there because I'd be like, it's too daunting. I know that there's too much to do, and I just don't want to delve into the project that deep, which can become a big issue. So again, leave yourself notes in your manuscript. Remember, you're writing a 0 draft. It's not even a first draft. Okay, let's be honest. This is a 0 draft. Okay, this is just you like getting your brain on the page. All right, so just like let it all out there. You can write all sorts of notes to yourself, and that's a lot easier to just delete later. And at least you have the information there that you can utilize wherever you need it. You can play the little shell game. Let's see, R. Miller, I'm writing a slow burn romance. Ooh, and I made a chart of major plot points. To keep track of the timing, I wrote the month on each plot point. Yes. Yes. Gold star for the day right there. Absolutely. Green rolled. I print out a calendar. Yes. Jen, okay. You're right. I'm doing, that's right. Not to toot my own horn, but I am aware that I'm right. That's why I'm telling you this. I know I'm right. It's fine. But I'm glad that we're all here learning things. Absolutely. Yes. Like, seriously, leave notes for yourselves. I don't even care if it's on a Post-it note. I really don't. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Dystopia, utopia, autumn. I seriously love saying that. It's so much fun. I need 12, 24 words. Again, who thought that math was going to be so involved in writing? Why? Why do we have so much math in writing? Bobby, DUA, that is within the daily word count. I love how you tried to abbreviate that name. No, you got to appreciate every single word of it. Dystopia, utopia, autumn. I love that. That is it is within the daily word count. That's why I'm like, you got this. You got this. That is not that bad. That is not that bad, you guys. Not that bad. Okay? You got this. The words are going to happen. Sorry. Did I wiggle you? I'm sorry. It's not that bad. All right? Like 12, 24. You're good. You're good. You're golden. You're going to get it. All right? And know how I know that you're going to get it? Because we're going to do another 15-minute sprint. That's right. Another 15-minute sprint. So let me pull up another prompt. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to tell you. Here's your prompt. Okay. It's not going to be like pick up the thing to your right because, well, I guess it could be because the thing to my right is a calendar. Okay. It's scary. All right. So my calendar is scary. But in the next scene, I want you, because this is my biggest thing when I'm reading my clients' work, okay? Sensory information. We're talking about smells. We're talking about sounds. We're talking about feel, like temperature. Did you know that there are like 57 different senses? Okay. One of them is like being able to sense like how close something is to you, being able to sense, whether or not something is damp. Because I can't say moist, can I? Freaks a bunch of people out. So being able to you can sense how much time has passed. There are so many different senses to utilize, but sensory information can really make a scene come to life, and it can really help your reader appreciate that scene that you're building. So that's going to be the prompt for this next 15-minute sprint. I want you guys to focus on sensory information. Just make it tasty, make it scrumptious, make it good. That's what I want. Dystopia, utopia, autumn. The book I'm working on is called Pieces of Me. I love that. It's a dystopian, shocking, fantasy, sci-fi, romance, and I do the 3X story structure and chapter outlines. I don't post time. You will. You'll see. You'll see it. You'll end up doing it. See? Yeah. Everybody's having a thing about moist. I knew you would. See, and so like to me, the word moist isn't bad. It's just a lot of fun to say moist. The word that drives me nuts is damp. That one drives me nuts. It's just because moist is fine. It's moisturizer. It's fine. Like it's healthy to be like moisturized, but damp. That's like a scary dungeon that has like a trickle of water in the corner and like everything you touch just isn't quite dry. It's the uncomfortable feeling. Can you feel and taste the autism on this? It's just the word damp makes me think of just nothing is actually dry. Just when you live in Texas and everything is humid, do you get it? It's just, I hate that. R. Miller, I don't like flesh. Oh, I get that one. It puts the lotion in the basket. Yeah, like, I totally get the thing with flesh. Yeah, I can understand that word. That is, especially I think it's in the context that we usually use it. I think that's probably like we put that, I don't know, that connotation on the word. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, Bobby, damp in a romance is a given. If it's a good one, if they're doing things correctly, then maybe. Yeah, no, it really is. Okay, so don't touch. Yes, okay, Jen, this is how you make everyone uncomfortable at the same time. So don't touch the moist, damp flesh. That's accurate. Because, clammy. Right? Like the clammy flesh. Oh, that's dead people. That's like, it's blue people that are not Smurfs kinds of things. Yes. See, we all have our own issues with words. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, like it just see all the ugh. Having an issue. It's fine. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna put 15 minutes on the clock. Pull up all of your um, Dapple, Scrivener, Docs, Pages, Word, whatever it is. I'm starting to get a list together. You see this? All right, 15 minutes are going on the clock. Your prompt is to put in as much sensory information as possible. Don't go crazy, y'all. But appreciate the sensory information. Make sure you put some kind of focus on that. Ready, set, go. 1 minute. All right, time's up. Hands off the keyboard. All right. Let's take that down. Okay. How many of you guys use the word moist? Or damp? Oh, no. Oh, so that's another one. Readsy. That's right. I always forget that they have that capability on their platform to actually like type into it. Y'all, Readsy is like so dynamic. Goodness gracious. Readsy has so many different capabilities on their platform. If you have not checked them out, go for it. It is a deep dive. You probably want to wait until after Nano though, like if you're not already in that, unless you somehow have a bunch of free ample time. But yeah, Readsy has a bunch of different resources that you can utilize. So definitely check that out. Oh my goodness. How did you guys do? Okay, Readsy is like a free Scrivener. Those are some big words. Dystopia, utopia, I mean, them be some fighting words. So the one thing you guys should probably like be kind of careful about when it comes to free platforms, especially the Google Docs one that we all love so much, is the fact that they're going to start allowing people who work at Google to go to your document and read it like real legit humans, like looking at your stuff, because they're going to start utilizing those documents for AI. So be careful. I just want to put that out there. Now, I'm not saying, dear goodness, run from it. I'm just saying, look at me making y'all wiggle again. I'm just saying, like, keep your eyes open and peeled and like check the agreements on Google Docs because they're updating all this kind of stuff. So I just want you to be aware. All right, let's see. Jen, 244. Nice. Bobby, 183. None of those words, but lots of yelling. I love it. So no damp, no moist, no flesh. That's good. Dystopia, utopia, autumn. 84 words and did not use the prompt. You don't have to use the prompt. You don't have to. It's just there as motivation, encouragement. If you need a focus, it is what it is. Caitlin, 195. Sweet. You guys are rocking it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, everybody's closer to their goals. It's always a good thing, you guys. I'm so proud of y'all. Are you proud of yourselves? Are you proud of yourselves? Because good golly, you should be. Goodness, you should be. Y'all been writing some words. I used the word wet. Well done. Well done. I think because none of us wanted to use those words. None of us. And that is my Hank. That's my Hank. He's having a day. It's raining. Okay. And he doesn't like what it does to his hair. So he gets very upset. And he still needs to go outside, but he's very upset. So yeah, I'm gonna have to employ that's gonna take him out. So did y'all log your words? It's been an hour since you started. Have you logged all of your words? Check your word counts. Everybody, check your word counts. I've gotten pretty far on my project so far. Let's see. I'm at 73%. Doing okay. Doing okay. I'm getting it. Don't let the cat out. Kitty. Because everybody needs a cat. I don't even know why my cat's in the office. He's never in here. But now he's under my desk. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, dystopia, utopia, autumn. 20,660. See? Look at you. Getting close to that goal for the day. Your goal, like how many you had to write for the night, that's dwindled. That 1224 is a lot less now, isn't it? Look at you. Yes. I love it. You guys, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. How many of you guys have been going to like local events for your Nano region? Have y'all been going to in-person events? Have you seen other writers in person lately? Is anybody seeing any, or are you just staying behind your computer? Let's be honest here, y'all. You need to make sure you're getting out of the house. Bobby, yes, some of my characters are talking, but betrayal. It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to go with it, okay? Sometimes plans change, and that's okay. Dystopia, Utopia, Autumn, we don't get any events here. Man, well, that stinks. I'm sorry you don't get any events there, but you know what? You get events here. At least we have online options, right? I don't know what region you're in, but you know that you can attend, I mean, just like this, you can attend events in other regions. You don't have to just have your one home region. So like my region, I do like this, like for everybody out on the internet. And then on Wednesdays, I do a Zoom call for my local peeps. Right. And then on Friday, yeah, like Bobby, IHOP, right? Like we can get at IHOP and get some words in. Y'all, I even saw, so my region is Conroe and Spring in Texas. But the Houston region, they get together at IHOPs and they do like pajama night write-ins. It's the funniest thing. I haven't been to one, but I think they're hilarious. They haven't posted pictures. Let me put that way. If there's no pictures, it didn't happen. I always want to see pictures. I think they're the funniest. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Sorry. R. Miller, I want to, but my local area is silent in the region area on the website. Oh, I don't even know if they're having any. You guys. Oh my words. Yeah, make sure you check out some of the other regions, because like I said, you don't have to just have your home region. A lot of us have online options that you can come and like join in on our little thing. It's the more the merrier, you guys. Oh my goodness. Asteria. I like that name too. I've been to a couple, but there's one by me that does 1 hour. Oh, 1 hour sprints. That's not a sprint. That's a marathon. Oh, I feel you. Goodness gracious. I can't write for an hour straight. Are you kidding? My brain is already soup. No. But the public library had a cute bag to give out. Oh, the public library had made goodie bags. Well, that's cool. I wish my libraries did that. You know, and half the time my libraries don't even know that Nano's coming up. And that just is crazy because I've talked to them how many times. Let's see. Dystopia, Utopia, Autumn. I just love saying that. My characters, Astrid and Bramble, I love it, are talking right now and having a convo about being siblings. I like it. Those are some fun names, you guys. And I love the fact that people are having fun with names. Lately, I feel like characters are finally starting to get like more unique names than what they used to get. I don't know what it is though. I've had multiple clients. All of their villains have names to start with the letter S. Why? And actually, this one client had like every single character with the same letter at the beginning of their name. I was like, no. Hard no. We're not doing that. Complete edits coming. Like, we will be updating those character profiles. Like, do not have tons of characters with the same first letter. Especially like if, y'all, Sarah J. Maas. I have to say it, the Throne of Glass series. Okay. Aelin and her cousin. If you know, you know. They have one letter difference. Really, they don't even have a letter difference. It's just that it goes from a stick to a stick of the bubble. It goes from an L to a D, and it is ridiculous. And y'all, I just can't. Half the time I'm having to reread who was who, and there's one letter different in the name. No, don't do that. I love it. Like finding out who they are. My villain is named Macklin. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that is no fun. Man. Okay, so Bobby, see, that's the thing. Snake, Sinister. I think everybody just thinks of the letter S when they think of these villain names, and they're like, ooh, snakes. Like, you know, and Harry Potter has changed the world, right? So like Slytherin. So everybody thinks that S is make for a villain name. And I'm like, it's not just villains who have S's for names. But then think about it this way, because readers are getting smart, y'all. Okay, so if somebody has a name for a character that starts with letter S, now we're all going to assume that it's a villain. There's no secret there. There's no secret with your S-lettered villain. We all know. They've got an S, that's it. That's the villain. Game over. I like unusual names too. Now, don't make them so crazy that like we can't figure out what their name is. Because I think it's so funny that so many people, okay, again, I'm going to bring up Sarah J. Maas, Kale, Chaol. Like Rain and Lucid are the friends. I like that. I think those work. I think those are fun names. I think Wesley Bane. Okay. All right, that one works. Wesley Bane works. I like that. Is Wesley the villain though? When I think of Wesley, I think of Princess Bride. I can't help it. Wesley, oh, as you wish. Oh, you gotta love it. But Bane being the last name, and then I think of Dark Knight. Okay, this is the thought train. Choo choo. Here we go. Yeah, Bane. I think of the bad guy from Dark Knight. So it's a balance of good and evil. Oh, he's the bane of her existence. I love that so much. That's perfect. See, okay, so have fun with the names. Just don't go too crazy. Dark Knight Diary. Yes, why not? Y'all, I think that would be a really fun, chronicle to read. Why not? Make that a series. Somebody needs to make that a series. Why don't we have that one yet? We got how many writers in Nano and nobody's written a Dark Knight Diary? I feel like we're not reaching our potential. I feel like there's something missing there. So many options, y'all. So many options. Ooh, you know what else we need to get? We need to get more like character profile pages. Ooh, I had some of those on the Nano Resources thing I put on the Patreon. If you didn't see that, I posted a link to my Patreon earlier because I post a bunch of free resources every single year. Let me post that back here. Free stuff here. Okay, so I'm putting that in the chat thing again so you guys can go there. Yeah, I post some free stuff there every year. I'll go ahead and make another post with more writing resources if you guys want. Like I said, there's some like way far back because I post them every November. So if you just like, I think you can search Nano on my Patreon. If you can, great. Search Nano and you'll see all the cool resources that come up. But yeah, I use a ton of resources. And I love finding new character profiles because there's always one that like clicks perfect. I found one that is D&D based. It's based on D&D and it's one page, which is beautiful and makes it so easy, right? Dystopia, Utopia, Autumn. All my chapters start out with a journal entry and end with a journal entry. Well, that's lovely, y'all. There are some books I love. There's this one called The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. And I think it's so much fun because her planner pages are between some of the chapters. And I just think it's so much fun. And then you get to see like handwriting on it. It adds a different level to, the complexity of the format. And it's just so much fun because then it stands out. It's a nice mental break also. And I think that's part of it, because like when you read so much, it's nice to see the little breaks in there and do not have super duper long chapters. Let's talk about that too. Don't with the chapter. The chapter. Okay. Like there's something about a short chapter that just makes the pacing feel so much better and makes the reader read more. And I have literally had multiple conversations with people of all ages, readers of all ages. And y'all, there's just something really nice about having a short little chapter. You'll be willing to read. And we do this with television too. Okay. If you have like a show that is 2 hours long, it's very rare to get somebody to sit down and watch all 2 hours of that one thing, right? A movie. Okay. But instead of watching a movie, you're going to be more willing to watch 6 20-minute episodes of a show. See what I mean? The pacing is there. You're going to watch still 2 hours, but you're going to be willing to watch it if it's 6 episodes of a show versus 2 hours of one movie. See what I mean? It just shorten Shorten. Okay. Who's it? Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Jennifer Lynn Barnes, the author who wrote The Inheritance Games, the trilogy there, and the Brothers Hawthorne just came out, so now it's a quartet. Her short chapters just make her books. You can binge that book. You just read all of it because the pacing goes so fast, and you're just like, oh, look at that, I'm 200 pages in. You just can't help it. All right. And then you have things like Priory of the Orange Tree. If you know, you know. Okay. It's literally like that. All right, let's see. I don't know if it's lovely because the main character, Astrid, is an addict of a fantasy drug, Blue Echo. Now, this is awesome. See, that's the information we want to know. I'm already interested. I'm already in it. I love it. Chapter 1, Splintered, 7,470 words. Chapter 2, Trouble, 10,131 words. Don't do that to your reader. Girl, don't do that to your reader. Look, I was trying to finish chapter 2 in like 3 days. I love that. I love that. Oh, that's perfect. Hysteria. Oh, I don't know if I can say that. Shannon McGuire often starts her chapters with a journal article or something that gives you a deeper insight into the world. And I really like that stuff. That sounds interesting. I like that because how many times have you read a book and then you're sitting there wishing that you had the author's codex? Like you want the behind the scenes information for all of the stuff happening in the book. Oh, all the time. And it's really funny because, so I mentioned Princess Bride earlier, right? Because of Wesley Bain. And like to watch the movie is amazing. And I love the movie. It is literally one of my favorites. But to read the book, you get all that backstory information on all the characters that make the movie make more sense. So much more sense. And it makes you appreciate the characters so much more because now you know why they are the way that they are and why they behave the way that they do. So yeah, like just delve into those characters. Do not hold back. We love getting that behind the scenes stuff. Oh my goodness, give me a journal entry. Love it. Even, what was it? Haunting Adeline. If you're not into dark romance, do not approach. But there are journal entries between a lot of the chapters that have a subplot. So the subplot is revealed through those journal entries as opposed to following just the primary plot. It's kind of cool. I liked the fact that there was that extra layer that was added to the story because otherwise, good golly. Let's see, I think more than 3 days, I couldn't get to A to B. It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, this is all a zero draft. So don't freak out. Don't stress about it. It's just nano. We're all delirious here. It's fine. Jumping Judy, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad we got to see you. Yeah, no, it's nano. So don't freak out because we're all freaking out about everything else already. It's fine. Don't worry. But it is the end of this live stream. Don't cry. Don't cry. I'll be back next week. Don't worry. I'll be back next week. Every single week during Nano, I'll be here on Monday night doing live write-ins. You hit 19,015? Yes. You go, Junie. I love that. Anyone else have a 10K chapter? No. Okay, I'm not going to say no because I had this one friend in my critique group, and he had, y'all, I'm not even kidding. He had a 20K chapter. 20K chapter. You know why? Because he was splitting up the book based upon the age of the character at the time. Don't do that. Don't do that. All of us are like, no, sir, that's not going to fly. We're talking him out of it, okay? Jummy Jenny, and my writing got really, really steamy. Ooh, I love that. It was fantasy. That's good to know. Fantasy is really, it's easy to build up. And I love the fact that we've got so many different layers to world building. So fantasy is a great way to do that. Bobby, novellas or a series of short stories on your codex is great for giveaways. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. Oh, should I tell you guys this? Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you guys this, but I don't want you to weird out because I don't want to sound all weird or anything, but that's a great premise, isn't it? But I literally have 2 extra copies of Iron Flame, and I'm giving one away on my Funky Like Feathers page, and I'm going to give one away on my Book Nerd University page. So over on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, check me out over there. If not, I'm over on Instagram. But I'm literally sitting next to 3 copies of this. 1 copy is mine. Let's be honest. And then I have 2 that I'm giving away. 1 for Funky Like Feathers and 1 for Book Nerd University. So there's a whole story behind how I got these books too. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Storms make a great backdrop, as do trains. They do, plus a combination. Absolutely. So, and that kind of goes into that sensory information we were talking about earlier, but like building up the sensory information. If you're on a train, there's sounds associated with that. There's movement associated with that. There's, the scenery is going to be changing. There's a lot of sensory information that comes from trains, and especially storms. Dealing with the DISM, rain, showers, anything that's like pools, anything that's water. Like I said, I hate the word damp because of the water trickling, like sound that gets in my head. Like anything water related, that can be very sensory for a lot of people too. So that can build up an experience very, very quickly if you're trying to suck that reader in. All right. Okay. I could talk about this kind of stuff like literally for days. Literally. As a writing coach and editor, I usually do. But I'm not going to bore you guys with that. You guys have done an amazing job tonight writing all the words that you did. You guys got thousands of extra words on the page that you didn't have before 1 hour of earlier. I mean, like, how amazing is that? So make sure that you mark your calendars. Come back next week because I will see you guys again next Monday, same time, same bat channel. If you're not old enough to understand that, lucky you. Okay. That's all I can say. Lucky you if you don't understand that reference. Jumping Junie, the only downside was I have a split in my lip, so I couldn't bite my lip. No. We all do it. But you know what we do in our heads? We look ridiculous doing it, but that's every time I read it. I'm glad you caught it randomly, R. Miller. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, you guys. I super much appreciate you guys for joining me. It's not even English, but just go with it. I really appreciate you all being here, and I hope that I get to see y'all next week. Same time, same bat channel. Yep, English. Same bat time, same bat channel. I will see y'all next Monday. Have a great evening, morning, wherever you happen to be. Happy writing, and don't forget to log your words. I'll see y'all later. Bye, you guys.